guys, it's the Raw Herbalist here. Today I want to share with you one of my herbal favorites. We have a lot of questions about what we can use alternatively to prescription drugs or antibiotics, specifically antibiotics really, when it comes to this herbal favorite of mine. So one of my clients had gone to the dentist and had a bad infection, and they wanted to put her on like a 10-day antibiotic run, and she really didn't want to do that. And so she called me and asked what would be my opinion on a natural antibiotic. And what I recommended to her, along with other clients who, even their children, they go in and they have infections and they can't get the dental work done until the infection is cleared up, but they don't want to compromise their body even more by taking the antibiotics. So what I always recommend, and I've used this on animals, kids, external wounds, to sterilize wounds. I've had a gal show up on my doorstep who was bitten by a black widow, and the first thing I did was sterilize it with this herbal formula. I have personally used this herbal formula on my children, myself, over the last 10 years, when we were having teeth issues before or as we were transitioning, because the root cause of these issues is diet and what we're choosing to eat and drink. And like I've said before, put on our skin, our hair, all the things that we use. Those are the root causes of what we really should be addressing. But I've learned over the years that as people call me and I have clients who aren't willing to transition to the plant-based foods, I don't want to discourage them that herbs won't work for them. I've heard other people out there say, oh, well, you're not going to get any benefits from the herbs if you don't change your diet. And I disagree. I truly believe that the root does come from diet, and we can't separate those two. We have to address what we're eating if we truly want to get better. But I also want to encourage people, just because you're not changing your diet doesn't mean I'm saying go out and take the antibiotics anyway. Use the herbal remedies and the herbal formulas that we have been so blessed with, and that work amazingly. I have used herbs in first aid, for acute, chronic issues. I mean, the list is on and on. And so I have seen the benefits of herbs without the side effects. There's only side benefits, and that's why I love promoting herbs and herbal medicine. So what is this awesome herbal favorite that I talk about? It is called X-Ceptic, and it was formulated by, I don't know if that's coming in clear or not. I'll have the information up for you guys though, for sure, where you can purchase this right off Amazon. That's the best price I found. But what this is this was formulated by the original Dr. Christopher, and his formulas are the formulas that I have used for 10 years after I attended his college and studied his formulas and used them on myself and our family, and again others that have had amazing results from using these herbal remedies. Dr. Christopher is just the pioneer of herbs, and he's no longer with us, but his legacy is still here. So I'm just truly blessed to have been given this knowledge. So how and when would you use this? So we talked about the dental infections. You would use this. We talked about the external wounds. Same thing. We would use that to sterilize or stop bleeding. There is cayenne in this one, which stops bleeding. Internally, externally, it's one of my favorite herbs. So this one is specifically called X-Ceptic, and it is a tincture. And a tincture means that it is an extract, a liquid extract based in alcohol. So it means that the herbs were harvested and then they were steeped in alcohol for a few months and then strained off, and we have a very potent herbal formula to use. This one is again specifically for infections, and I have learned over the years that it works even better than antibiotics. The client that called and said, I have dental work that needs to be done and they won't touch me until it clears up. Is there anything I can use? I put her on the X-Ceptic, and she was just, in 5 days, she was like, wow. I mean, she had pain, a lot of pain there too, and that went away. And so we have seen this work miracles with infection. So how would we use this formula? So what you would do is you're going to open it, and you'll see that when I squeeze it, it doesn't fill all the way up to the top. So when I instruct a client to take 1 dropper full, then this is what it would look like, okay? So what I would recommend for this is 5 to 10 days, depending on how severe the infection is, and you might have to do a couple runs of it. So what you're gonna do is 1 dropper full 3 times a day for an adult dose. For probably 10 years and younger, I would do half that dose. So half a dropper full 3 times a day. And if you can handle some heat, which I prefer because I know what it's doing in me, I will just squirt the dropper full right in my mouth and swish it around, especially if there's a tooth issue. Swishing it around is going to get it right in there, contact with the infection. And then just go ahead and swallow that and take it, to get it down internally so we can take care of what's going on in there too. If you have people who can't handle the heat, just go ahead and put this in a little like shot glass, your dropper full, and then dilute it a little bit with distilled water or a little bit of juice or almond milk if it's for little ones that can't handle it. Then go ahead and just take it that way. And again, that's 3 times a day. So do 5 days. If you feel that it's not quite kicked yet, then do another 5 days. If it's still not getting better after that, then take a break for a few days and do another 5 to 10 days on it. So these again are safe, they're natural, they're herbs. There's no side effects, only side benefits. Okay, so I really hope this helps you guys out. I love this and I love Dr. Christopher, and I can't tell you how excited I am to finally be getting this information out to you guys. And again, any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you. Thanks so much, you guys. Blessings.